Welcome to Lesson 8 of Learn Esperanto the Easy-ish Way. Here are some colour words. Colour is koloro, koloro. Imagine a flamboyant celebrity dressed in many different clashing colours. Koloro. Red is ruĝa, ruĝa. Imagine putting on layer after layer of rouge, as in makeup, onto your face until it is bright red. Ruĝa. Yellow is flava, flava. Imagine painting everything yellow because the paint has a delicious custard flavour. Flava. Green is verda, verda. Imagine that your mother fed you disgusting green vegetables. Verda. Blue is blua, blua. Imagine a bunch of celebrities who turn up to a party wearing the same blue clothes. Blua. Brown is bruna, bruna. Imagine that everyone in the world has dyed their hair brown. They're all brunettes now. Bruna. White is blanka, blanka. Imagine a wall covered in graffiti. You paint it with thick white paint until it is completely blank. Blanka. Black is nigra, nigra. Imagine that the tourists at Niagara Falls aren't spending enough money, so the authorities erect an enormous black curtain in front of it. Nigra. What is the English for nigra? Black for blanka. White for bruna. Brown for blua. Blue for verda. Green for flava. Yellow for ruĝa. Red for koloro. Colour. How do you say in Esperanto black? Nigra, white. Blanka, brown. Bruna, blue. Blua, green. Verda, yellow. Flava, red. Ruĝa, colour. Koloro. How do you say the red restaurant is closed today, but the yellow cafe is open? La ruĝa restoracio estas fermita hodiaŭ sed la flava kafejo estas malfermita. The green bottle is on the table, next to the white menu. La verda botelo estas sur la tablo, apud la blanka menuo. Where is the blue drink? Kie estas la blua trinko? The blue drink is there. La blua trinko estas tie. The black dog and the brown cat. La nigra hundo kai la bruna kato. I am hungry. Mi malsatas. Are you full up now? Ĉu vi satas nun? I am very thirsty. Mi tre soifas. What is that? Kio estas tio? That is a new recipe. Tio estas nova recepto. In the last lesson, you learned that the Esperanto words for why, who, what, and so on all begin with ki. You also learned that each of these words has an answer which begins with t. Now, the Esperanto word for which is kiu. Kiu. How do you say which restaurant? Kiu restauratio? Which cafe? Kiu kafejo? Which house? Kiu domo? Which waiter is coming? Kiu kelnero venas? Which is usually followed by a noun. You can say which restaurant, which book, which waiter, and so on. In Esperanto, if kiu is followed by a noun, it means which. If it isn't followed by a noun, it means which one. For example, kiu restauratio means which restaurant. Kiu means which one. How do you say which book is here? Kiu libro estas ĉi tie? Which one is here? Kiu estas ĉi tie? Which book is under the table? Kiu libro estas sub la tablo? Which one is under the table? Kiu estas sub la tablo? In English, it's possible to say which one when you're talking about people, but most of the time you'll say who. Kiu can mean both which one and who, depending on the context of the conversation. So, which man is kiu viro. Who is kiu. How do you say which man is there? Kiu viro estas tie. Who is there? Kiu estas tie? Which woman is early? Kiu virino estas frua? Who was late yesterday? Kiu estis malfrua hieraŭ? So, kiu means which when it's followed by a noun. For example, when you want to ask which restaurant, which book, or which waiter. Otherwise, it means which one or who. Here's an image with a memorable word starting with the same letter as the ending of kiu. So imagine that you can't tell who is under which umbrella. Kiu. How do you say which bottle? Kiu botello. Which bottle is expensive? Kiu botello estas multekosta? Which one is expensive? Kiu estas multekosta? Which one is cheap? Kiu estas malmultekosta? Who is the small boy? Kiu estas la malgranda knabo? Who is under the table? Kiu estas sub la tablo? Who is buying it? Kiu aĉetas ĝin? Who wants to sell it? Kiu volas vendi ĝin? I ask you. Mi demandas vin. I answer you. Mi respondas al vi. The answer to the question which restaurant is that restaurant. In Esperanto, the word for that, as in that restaurant or that book, is tiu. Tiu. So, which restaurant is kiu restauracio? That restaurant is tiu restauracio. How do you say which bill? Kiu kalkulo? That bill. Tiu kalkulo. Which doctor is coming? Kiu kuracisto venas. That doctor is coming. Tiu kuracisto venas. So now you know two words that mean that. When you want to say that restaurant, that book, that waiter, and so on, you use tiu. So that restaurant is tiu restauratio. When that isn't followed by a noun, usually when it's followed by a word like is or was, then you use tio. So that is a restaurant is tio estas restauratio. How do you say which apartment? Kiu apartamento. That apartment. Tiu apartamento. That tree is rather dangerous. Tiu arbo estas iom dangera. That is the garden. Tio estas la ĝardeno. In English, the answer to the question which one or who is that one. When you translate that one into Esperanto, you don't have to think about whether it's followed by a noun or not. That one is always translated by tiu. How do you say which one is white? Kiu estas blanka. That one is white. Tiu estas blanka. That house is white. Tiu domo estas blanka. That is the green garden. Tio estas la verda ĝardeno. Sometimes students of Esperanto find themselves confused by kiu and kio, and by tiu and tio. You can avoid that problem by practicing the sentences in this lesson a few times until you feel comfortable with them. For example, you can practice the following sentences, which make use of everything you've learned so far. How do you say, which brother? Kiu frato. That brother. Tiu frato. Which sister? Kiu fratino. That sister. Tiu fratino. Which bill is on the table? Kiu kalkulo estas sur la tablo? That bill is on the table. Tiu kalkulo estas sur la tablo. Which one is in the room? Kiu estas en la ĉambro? That one is in the room. Tiu estas en la ĉambro. Which neighbor is reading the book? Kiu najbaro legas la libron? That neighbor is reading it. Tiu najbaro legas ĝin. Who is writing it? Kiu skribas ĝin? That one is writing it. Tiu skribas ĝin. What is that? Kio estas tio? That is an animal. Tio estas besto. Where is the ice? Kie estas la glacio? The ice is in the glass. La glacio estas en la glaso. There is more than one way to ask what color something is in Esperanto. One common way is literally to ask, of which color is it? So, what color is it is de kiu koloro ĝi estas. The question ends with ĝi estas, meaning is it? And the answer begins with ĝi estas, meaning it is. How do you say, what color is it? Literally, of which color is it? De kiu koloro ĝi estas? It is red. Ĝi estas ruĝa. It is black and white. Ĝi estas nigra kaj blanka. What color is the menu? De kiu koloro estas la menua? It is not blue. Ĝi ne estas blua. That menu is brown. Tiu menua estas bruna. Now, the Esperanto for I want is mi volas. However, mi volas is only used to describe something that you want to do. For example, I want to go, I want to speak, I want to eat it, I want to ask you, and so on. If you want a thing, for example, I want a book, or I want a drink, then the word for want is deziras. Deziras. So, I want a book is mi deziras libron. I want a drink is mi deziras trinkon. Deziras can also mean wishes or desires. How do you say, I want to eat it. Mi volas manĝi ĝin. You want to drink it. Vi volas trinki ĝin. I want the menu. Mi deziras la menuon. Do you want the bill? Ĉu vi deziras la kalkulon? You must answer me. Vi devas respondi al mi. I want to ask you. Mi volas demandi vin. I am going to ask you. Mi demandos vin. I am going to the restaurant. Mi iras al la restauracio. I have to buy the book. Mi devas aĉeti la libron. That book is not free. Tiu libro ne estas senpaga. I can't understand you. Mi ne povas kompreni vin. Are you free now? Ĉu vi estas libera nun? Let's learn the numbers between 1 and 10. It would be rather difficult to remember images featuring 7 somethings or 9 somethings. Instead, we'll use words with similar sounds to represent each number. So, 1 is unu, unu. 1 sounds like a bun. So, imagine that someone has stolen your delicious cream bun. You shout out in horror, "Oh no!" Unu. Two is du, du. 2 sounds like shoe. So imagine that you would do anything for a new pair of shoes. Do. 3 is tri, tri. 3 sounds like tree. So imagine that 3 enormous trees have grown in your garden overnight. Tri. 4 is kvar, kvar. 4 sounds like a door. So imagine that you cover your front door with blankets to stop the heat getting out. Kvar. 5 is kvin, kvin. 5 sounds like hive. So imagine a witch's coven which meets secretly inside a beehive. Kvin. 6 is ses. Ses. 6 sounds like sticks. So imagine that you cover the entrance to the cesspit with a pile of sticks, mischievously hoping that someone will walk right onto it. Ses. 7 is sep. Sep. 7 sounds like heaven. So imagine all the angels in heaven sitting around sipping cups of hot tea. Sep. 8 is orc. Orc. 8 sounds like gate. So imagine that you build a gate made of solid oak. Orc. 9 is now. Now. 9 sounds like mine. So imagine terrified workers running from the entrance to a mine, shouting, "Get out, now!" Now. 10 is deck. Deck. 10 sounds like hen, so imagine some hens playing with a deck of cards. Deck. 'What is the English for unu? 1 for do. 2 for tri. 3 for kvar. 4 for kvin. 5 for ses. 6 for sep. 7 for oak. 8 for now. 9 for deck. 10. How do you say in Esperanto 1? Unu. 2. Du. 3. Tri. 4. Kvar. 5. Kvin. 6. Ses. 7. Sep. 8. Orc. 9. Now. 10. Deck. How do you say one small plate? Unu malgranda telero. 2 forks. 2 forkoi. 3 knives. 3 tranĉiloj. 4 spoons. 4 kuleroj. 5 cups and 6 saucers. kvin tasoj kaj ses subtasoj. 7 fathers or 8 mothers. Sep patroj aŭ ok patrinoj. 9 sons but 10 daughters. Naŭ filoj, sed 10 filinoj. What colour is it? De kiu koloro ĝi estas? It is yellow. Ĝi estas flava. Which restaurant is open? Kiu restoracio estas malfermita? That restaurant is open. Tiu restoracio estas malfermita. Which one is here? Kiu estas ĉi tie? Who is here? Kiu estas ĉi tie? That one is too big. Tiu estas tro granda. The cat is quite small. La kato estas sufiĉe malgranda. And that's the end of lesson 8.